Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to the video today. We have another story here from Deadline. This could be interesting, potentially. Warner Brothers Television Studio close to striking animation deal with Amazon for DC-branded content. Warner Brothers Television Studios is in the process of closing a major animation deal with Amazon for DC-branded content, according to Channing Dungey. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Dungey? Dungey teased the news at Content London, stating that the studio is exploring animated IP on different platforms, including WBD-owned HBO Max. With animation, we used to be about staying in-house, but now we are doing it on different platforms. She added, HBO Max is the first stop, but we are in the process of closing a big deal with Amazon featuring DC-branded content in animation. Dungey didn't elaborate further on the deal, as she talked about the role she has now been doing for 2 years. She echoed the view of Showtime President Entertainment, Jana Wanagrade, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, yesterday by stating that shows will be made for less money in the coming years due to the global cost of living crisis. There was a feeling for a while that if you're not spending $10 million an hour, then you're not doing your job, she added. But it doesn't take that to make a great show, and doing things differently in the pandemic underscored that. She flagged the likes of ABC's Abbott Elementary, a strong performer for the network that accrued multiple Emmy nominations. People are taking a look at the cost of production more, she added, having spent a period of time being stuck in a spending bubble that ended with the COVID-19 pandemic. Yesterday, Wanagrade told Content London belt-tightening is to come in global production, hinting that the Paramount-owned outfit will spend less on mid-level shows. On the potential for upcoming writer strike. Ooh, I didn't know about that. Okay. Dungey said she would love to avoid a strike, but there are some issues that need to be resolved, and we have to be prepared for the worst. Okay, so potentially, you're going to have DC shows on Amazon now. And that's understandable at this point, because you had Cartoon Network is... they seem to be pretty much just doing in-house stuff and not doing DC stuff anymore. A lot of the DC content that used to be on there isn't on there anymore. So, except for maybe Teen Titans Go, they Cartoon Network will probably hold on to that with a death grip, I would say. But potentially you've got shows that you could do over there on Amazon. And I know that there were shows on HBO Max that they were doing. Warner Brothers, they had Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. They had a Superman cartoon that was getting ready to start up. I think they had a Batman movie they were getting ready to do over there. And when David Zaslav came in there and just cleaned house pretty much, I don't know how many of those shows are still surviving. But now with this, there's a potential they can do a Batman and a Superman show for Amazon. Now, I would love to see them do something along the lines of Invincible. Now, that would be fantastic. Like, if you could take a Batman show, but do it like super serious. And like they did with Invincible. You can do it something like that, but do it super serious. And then you could take do a Superman show. And I don't think you should be too serious with a Superman show. It should be kind of lighthearted, like they did with CW and WB. But potentially a Batman show could be really good on Amazon if they do it right. And let Amazon, let the hire good writers and not put all the identity politics and stuff like that into it, and just make a good, solid Batman show, that could be fantastic. And you've got all kinds of characters that you could play with DC. If DC will loosen the belt and let Amazon dip into some of the other characters, I mean, you could do another good Justice League show. You could do a Power Girl show, a Power Girl cartoon. Could potentially be awesome, but only if you do it in the style of Amanda Conner. Just make it a full-out comedy. And I'm not talking She-Hulk comedy either. But make it good. I mean, you've got shows like... You could do shows like Justice Society. You know, you could give Supergirl her own cartoon show. Batgirl her own cartoon show. Harley Quinn her own cartoon show. And again, Harley Quinn, you'd have to go with the style of Amanda Conner, because that's when Harley was the most popular. But yeah, you've got potential for all kinds of shows. I don't know if DC, like if you want to skew a little bit younger, you had DC Superhero Girls that was on Cartoon Network. I don't know if they're still doing that show or not. They may have canceled it. But you could pick up that show and continue on with that, because it had a fun little style to it. And I thought, you know, it had a cute, funny little style. You could continue on with that. But you have the potential for so many good shows if you just, you know, keep the identity politics out of it and just make good, action-y cartoons. It would be fantastic. But let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate anybody that's taking the time to watch the video today. Have a great day.